This is the book of Job, chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Salakia. Even as I have seen they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness, reap the same. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kahakwadah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me this truth, peace, and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the temple of King David, scattered through the four corners of the earth. And to you I say, Shalom. A Shalom to you, Akim. Shalom to you, very few sincere Akwaf. And Shalom to the 144,000. Real quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. It's your brother Dubar Kabash coming back at you from the GMS Charlotte, North Carolina camp with a quick lesson to edify through the Rakah Quadash. And Yahweh Ratazah, somebody will be edified by this lesson. And also someone will repent, man. All right? Someone will truly call and worship on the names of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai from this day forth, man. You see that? Because the Lord, right, is upset with you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that are not living right. Right? You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? The heck what the world said. You see that? The law, statutes, and commandments are still in effect. Right? And these laws, statutes, and commandments, right? We should rehearse the righteous acts to the best of our abilities. You see that? They only apply to you Israelites. You see, so this is why you see judgment happening the way that it's happening, right? Especially when it comes to you tribes, right? Yes, you hear about the other heathen nations, being destroyed, right? But not like how you tribes are being destroyed, man. You see that? It's a lot of judgment going forth out there for the so-called black woman, right? The Israelite woman, northern and southern tribe. You see that? The two olive trees. You see? And there's a lot of judgment going forth out there for you so-called black, Latino, and Native American men. You see? And as you see right here, right, on your screen, it looks like Jake, right, with dreads crying, man. You see that? And, the brother that you see right here, he got killed, man. You see? So the guy that you see crying, that's his twin brother. You see? And then, of course, you never too far off, right? There's mom there with all the blonde hair. You see? And you women out there, you guys don't understand the scriptures, man. You see that? What does the scripture say about having blonde hair? But I'm not going to get into it, man. But you brothers and few sisters should read on that, man. You see? So the Lord is passing down judgment. As you see it in the bottom, it says, shot him like a dog. You see, I guess, Esau put this individual to death. You see? So the precept that I read earlier, right? No one dies being innocent, man. Right? And we're telling you men and you women out there, right, that if you don't want to receive your judgment, you see that? Or, because scripture tell you that a man's going in is of the Lord, right? But if you want to prolong your judgment, man, right, or I'm not going to use the word prolong, but if you want to, pray that you're hid from evil, all right, you're going to do everything that you can, right, to do the things that are pleasing to the Lord, man. You see? So, I'm just going to jump right into this article here, grab a few precepts, and I'm going to end this lesson. Watch this.
I want justice. I want justice for my son. He didn't deserve to die like that.
He did deserve to die like that. I just brought the scripture out. Job chapter 4, verse 7 and 8. You see? So, true justice comes from the Lord, man. You see that? Because he's at the helm of all judgment. You see? Scriptures tell you that in the book of Psalms that the issues from death belong to the Lord. So when you hear about stuff like this here happening, brothers and sisters, just remember that the Lord has the final say-so. Let's keep going.
This
The family of a man shot and killed over the weekend by Carroll Stream Police is demanding to see the body cam video of that shooting.
They've hired a well-known Chicago civil rights attorney to investigate what happened.
Carroll Stream's village board talked about the shooting at tonight's meeting. Dane Placco reports on a 911 call that spun out of control.
What's so tragic is right behind us in this building, Isaac Goodloe, a 30-year-old black man, was shot and unjustifiably killed by the Carroll Stream police officers.
Goodloe's family and their attorney gathered in front of the Carroll Stream apartment building where it happened. Carroll Stream police say they got a 911 call early Saturday morning reporting domestic violence and found Goodloe in his apartment with his girlfriend.
Officers encountered a tense, uncertain, and rapidly evolving situation, which resulted in officers discharging their weapons at the alleged domestic violence suspect.
Goodloe was hit in the chest and pronounced dead at Central DuPage Hospital.
They shot my son down like a dog. They shot him down like a dog.
Well, it's the Lord that did it, man. See that? So the young boy here was pretty much shot in the chest, right? On a what do you call it thing? A domestic dispute call, man. Right? Let me tell you something about you women that are out there. I'm just gonna be straight up and down honest. You women that are out there and you calling the police, right, on your man, right? You're gonna die for that, man. I'm gonna say it again. You women that are out there and you guys are calling the police, right, on the man that you with, you women are gonna die. You see that? Because you trust in Esau, Edom. You see, and you brothers out there, don't let these women out here, right, call the police. You see that? You brothers out there, learn how to keep your, learn how to be cool, man. I just be around there, you know, just beating up your woman and all of that, you know. Now, you know, I'm just going to say this to each his own, you know, but just know or just be ready for the consequence. You see that? You know, so, you know, again, you know, this guy right here, he's pretty much gone, man, behind a woman. You see? And ultimately, it was the Lord that did it. Matter of fact, I want to grab pull up a precept here. All right, this is the book. Where's that at? This is the book of 2nd Ezra, right? Well, 1st Ezra, chapter 4, verse 26, and it reads, Ye, many there be that have run out their wits for women and became servants for their sakes. That's right, it's a lot of simps out here, man. Verse 27, many also have perished and erred and sinned for women. You see, so it's a lot of guys right now, man, that are in the grave right behind women, brothers. You see that? So, you know, doing this lesson out there for you brothers, man. Right? Be very mindful, man, about what's happening around you, man. You got to understand that we are in some evil times. You see? So, yeah, man. Anyway, let's keep going.
In the chest and pronounced dead at Central DuPage Hospital.
They shot my son down like a dog. They shot him down like a dog, like he wasn't even a human being.
The family describes Goodloe as quiet and peaceful, but they say he...
And I want to say something else, too, you know. You individuals out there, let this be a lesson to you, man. All right? Stop putting your trust in Esau, Edom. You see that? Because, you know, when you see stuff like this here, this goes back to the curses, man. Right? But Jake don't believe in the scriptures. You know, so when stuff like this here happens, Jake doesn't understand. You know, he shot my son down like a dog. All right, looking like a dog. Anyway, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49. I shouldn't have said that. It reads, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, right? Talk about who? Esau, Edom, man. You see? Anyway, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. You see that? A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. That's right, because when we came here, we weren't speaking English, right? We were speaking the Lashram Kodash, the Hebrew. So we didn't understand Esau. You see that? Anyway, let's keep going here. A nation of fierce countenance, which shalt not regard the person of old, right? Nor shew favor to the young. You see that? So Esau doesn't care if you're old or you're young. Right? All Esau got to say is, you know, my life was threatened, right? And take a few deep breaths and pull a trigger, man. You see? So, you know, going back to the curses.
Dog. They shot him down like a dog, like he wasn't even a human being.
The family describes Goodloe as quiet and peaceful, but they say he also suffered from a bipolar disorder.
What we also believe is that Isaac was suffering some form of mental health crisis. What he was calling for was help, not to be shot by the police.
The DuPage County State's Attorney is now reviewing video from the police body cams to determine whether the use of deadly force was justified. Video the family wants to see right now.
The family is asking the DuPage Public Integrity Unit to release the video, not publicly, but at least to the family so they can see the last moments of his life.
He was a great man. He did not deserve that at all.
Yeah, of course, they always say the same thing, right? He was a great man. He didn't deserve to die, right? And then, you know, maybe a couple of weeks or a couple of months, I'll be doing a video about her next. You see that? And you women out there with all this fake red hair and these umbrellas, the Lord is not pleased with you individuals either, man. You see that? So anyway, just want to do this lesson here, you know, just something real quick. All right, this guy here, you know, I guess he was suffering some kind of mental health thing. A lot of you people out there are suffering from mental health issues. Why? Because you have cut yourself off from a true vine, man, that leads to life, which is who? Yahweh Shai. You see? So a lot of people out there are bugged out and, you know, all on kind of drugs and, you know, suffering from mental issues and out here on you know, just bugged out, man. Right? So you brothers and you few sisters out there, be thankful, man, that you have the names of the Lord, man. Right? And also trust and believe in those names, because these people out here are through. They're through, man. You know, now here's another, you know, another Jake gone, man. All right, another example for you brothers out there, man. Right? Don't give your power to Eve. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and grab that. Let me see here. Let me go ahead and grab that, man. This is the book, what's Proverbs? This is the book of Proverbs, right? Chapter 13. It's like in chapter 31, verse 3, and it reads, "Give not thy strength unto women." You see that? "Nor thy ways which destroyeth kings." You see? So a lot of guys are being destroyed, man, behind women, man. You see? So, you know, just, you know, doing this lesson here for you brothers out there, man, to have a healthy fear of the Lord, man. You know, and you know, this dude here, matter of fact, I did see that. With this dude here, he's walking with somebody.
Family and their attorney gathered in front
Look
of
at Jake. You see Jake? Jake got a kufi on or whatever the hell that thing is called. You know, so Jake is into all kind of idolatry and bugged outness. You see? And then wonder why things happen, because you individuals, you're not seeking the Lord. You know, but we're not going to keep, you know, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. You saw it yourself. And then talking about some why, right? Let me go ahead and grab something else too. This is the book, right, of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 14. "Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord." That's right. You know, so when you hear things like this here happening, right, it's the Lord, man. All right, so, you know, we tell you individuals out there, man, don't worry about women, and then do the Lord's work first. You see? Let's read this account. This is the book of Luke, chapter 2, and I'm going to jump straight to the point, verse 49. This is when Yahweh Shai, right, was a young man. I want to say around the age of 12, and his parents went looking for him, Mary and Joseph, right, and they found Yahweh Shai in the temple. You see that? And this is what Yahweh Shai said, Luke, chapter 2, verse 49. "And he saith unto them," right, "How is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my Father's business?" You see that? So I want to bring out that precept there, man, because you brothers out there, be about the Father's business, man. Right? Stop worried about this bullshit. You know, now you got the thing going on today with Jake watch, you know, get ready for the Super Bowl and all that. Me personally, I don't watch sports. I'll hear about it, you know, from the brothers or, you know, from the world. But, you know, the main thing is to focus on, to be about the Father's business, man. All right? So, yeah, man. I think that's pretty much it, you know. Just wanted to, you know, do this lesson here. This is the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 15, verse 12, and it reads, "And they enter into a covenant to seek the Lord." See, that's what you're supposed to be doing, Jake. Seeking the Lord. "Their power of their fathers, with all their heart and with all their soul." That's right. So you're supposed to be seeking the Lord with everything, man. Your whole mind. Right? That whosoever, right? Because here's the point, that whosoever would not seek the Lord, right, God of Israel, should be put to death. You see? So when you hear about Jake being put to death, they weren't seeking the Lord God of Israel, man. Whether small or great, whether man or woman. You see? So, you know, basic lesson, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, you brothers and you few sisters out. Well, you know, this lesson here is more for you brothers, man. All right, you brothers out there, seek the Lord. Be about your father's business first. You see, everything else comes, man. You know, when I first came into the truth, I put everything down, man. My job, all that shit. You see? And started focusing on the Lord. And guess what? The Lord provided everything that I needed. You see? Let's go ahead and grab one more, man. I'm going to shut it down. I know I keep saying that, but, you know, this is it. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 16, verse 12, and it reads, as his mercy is great, so is his correction also. That's right. You see that? Sometimes when the Lord corrects you, man, right, you better take heed. Or when somebody else is getting corrected, you better take heed, man. He judgeth a man according to his works. You see that? So the Lord judges everybody, right, based off their works. So when you hear stuff like this here happening, brothers and sisters, you know, it is righteous judgment, you see? So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. You know, you pretty much get it, right? Every man gets judged accordingly, man. You see? So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here, Israel, until the next time I say shalom and seek the Lord, man.